Good evening, everyone. This is Lynn Grabowski, and welcome to our Xseed Opportunity Call. I want to start off by wishing you a very happy new year and welcome you to an opportunity of a lifetime. First, let me start off by telling you a little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Lynn Grabowski. I own a wellness center in Fresno, California. I have been a health and wellness coach for over 38 years now, and I've also been in the network marketing industry for over 27 years. So my background really is in that health and wellness industry. I've owned a health food store, and as I said, I currently own a wellness center where I do alternative wellness and consultations throughout the day. So in my 38 years of being around the health and wellness industries, I have seen a lot of things that have come and gone. And I want to really emphasize that I consider myself, and anyone that knows me will tell you that they call me the research queen because, and I kind of take that as a joke, that it's the truth because I research everything. I very rarely take someone's word for anything until I can research it and really say that I know for a fact that a product is good or that a compensation plan is good. And let me just tell you a little bit why I say that. You see, I grew up as a very sickly child. From the time I was 5 years old until the time I was around 19, suffered from many illnesses, a very weak immune system. And by the time that I was 18, I was so depressed and so unhealthy and so really fed up with the life that I had been living that I hate to say it, but I really didn't care if I took my next breath. I was very depressed. And that's very sad to say when you're 18 years old and you should be at the prime of your life. I was really blessed in meeting a person who was in the alternative wellness profession. She sat down with me and she helped me to design a plan of nutrition and supplements that truly changed my life. And within that year, by the time I was 19 years old, I had decided to make it my mission in life to do the same for others. And went back to school, got my degree in nutrition, continued my education in getting a degree in a science called iridology, and then I went on to get a biokinesiology degree, an herbology degree, and a degree in reflexology. So many different therapies along with the study of many means of healing through herbs and natural remedies. And as I said, then I opened a health food store, which I owned for 16 years, and then closed it to do private nutritional work and consultations with people to help them understand how your body is truly a magnificent tool. And it's a magnificent way or a magnificent computer that if you give it a way to heal itself, it will in fact do that. And the most important thing for healing the body is the nutritional aspect of it. We can look at all types of symptoms, and we can look at all kinds of medications, and really what I always ask a patient of mine is, what is the cause? Not what is the symptom. You might have these symptoms, but what is the root of them? So back in April of 2014, I was so blessed to meet Dr. Leslie Jacobs through a friend that we had known, my husband and I, for about 3 years, whose name is John DeVries. Now, John DeVries is the CEO and founder of Xseed Health. And I learned about Xseed Health when John started the business, but I was sort of just waiting to see what happened with the products and how it was going to be marketed. I'm never one to jump into things. I like to really research and see what's happening before I jump in. But John put me on the phone with Dr. Leslie Jacobs, and my husband and I, had an hour-and-a-half conversation with her, and I was so excited I could not sleep that night, because what I heard with Dr. Leslie Jacobs was a passion to change people's lives. And if you don't know this, Dr. Jacobs is one of the top 100 medical doctors in the United States today, and she's the Director of Research and Development for our Xseed Health products. Now, people go to Dr. Jacobs every single day in her practice that's located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and they put their life in her hands. They trust her. But what I found was so incredible about her was that she didn't just look at the body and say, okay, you have this symptom, this is the prescription that you need for that symptom. She thought the same way that I did. She thought about, let's look at the body and what it's missing. And she created our Xseed products based on that. She created our products based on what she sees daily in her workplace, in her office, of what her patients' needs are. I heard that in her heart, and I saw that in the products that she developed. So I was very excited and happy to meet her a week later when my husband and I took a trip to Las Vegas to see the company headquarters, which are absolutely amazing, located right there. As you land at the Las Vegas airport, you'll see our company headquarters, and to meet with John DeVries and Dr. Leslie Jacobs. Also in our corporate office, two amazing men, Cody Highsmith, our Executive Vice President, along with Brian Cantor, who is our CFO, both amazing men that keep things going and running smoothly every day in the office. So, as I mentioned, I've been in the wellness industry for a long time, 38 years, but I've been in the network marketing industry for a very long time. I was with one company for 27 years, a health and wellness company. It's been around for a long time. So to leave a company that I'd been with for 27 years means that I had to find something that I felt was phenomenal. Now, network marketing in itself is a $1 trillion business. If you didn't know that, I really encourage you to look at this not as one of those things that those people do, but look at it as a career opportunity. Because if you look at a network marketing industry as a career, and you realize that by the year 2017, it's going to hit a $1 trillion mark, because the baby boomers don't want to get old. They don't want to feel old, and they don't want to look old. They are looking for ways to feel healthier, to look healthier, and to have more energy. And that's what the wellness industry is all about. That's what the wellness boom is all about. You know that 87% of U.S. consumers today are taking a form of dietary supplements. And a lot of them walk into Walgreens or Rite Aid or CVS and they grab a bottle not knowing at all really what they're getting, but they've read somewhere that they should have more vitamin D or vitamin A. Did you know that 70% of American adults right now are concerned about their weight, and that is the number one New Year's resolution of all time, is to get healthy and lose weight? So where are we? We are in January of the year 2015, folks. It is time to make some changes. It is time to make some changes in your health, and it is time to take control of your wealth. How does that sound to you? Aren't you looking for more cash flow in your home? I don't know of anyone who's not. And if you're looking for more cash flow with a way that every consumer in the United States today is saying, I want to get healthy, I want to lose weight, I want to be better than I am right now, and you have an opportunity to offer them quality products with a compensation plan like no other, why would anyone say, I'll think about it? Everyone wants to get in on this bandwagon. Let me tell you a little bit of the numbers that we're seeing. in the year 2012, and we haven't gotten the update on this, hopefully it'll come out soon, but in the year 2012, the video gaming industry did $67 billion. Now, you know, if you have children, how many kids want that video game? Even adults today are getting the video game thing going on. So $67 billion and more now in the year 2013 and 14, but back in 2012, $67 billion was spent on that. The movie industry, $80 billion. Now listen to this. The organic and natural food industry, $91 billion. And the network marketing industry, over $167 billion. So we're looking at large numbers, folks. We're looking at a huge industry here of people wanting to get involved and who have already gotten involved in both the natural health as well as the network marketing industry. You know, Paul Zane Pelser wrote a book a few years back called The Wellness Revolution, and this book talks about the wellness industry becoming a $1 trillion industry by 2017. Well, we're right on schedule. Robert Kiyosaki, well-known financial advisor, says the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. And the JOB, the just over broke, how do you feel about that every day when you go to work? I just had a client that left my office, and her exact words to me were, I feel like I'm on a dead-end cycle. This young woman is 26 years old, and she says, no matter how hard I work, I only bring home the same amount of money. How would you like to be paid for how hard you work? How would you like your paycheck to be a direct reflection of the hours that you put in? How would you like to be able to determine that? Because you can in this industry, and that's what makes it so exciting. You control it. You can do it as much as you want or as little as you want. You can make as much as you want or as little as you want. It's entirely up to you. What's exciting is you don't have the warehouse with all the inventory. You don't have the employees. You don't have to worry about writing those payroll checks. I had a health food store. I had to do all of that. I had the inventory. I had the payroll. I had the employees to worry about. I had the workman's comp. In our business, I don't have any of that. I get to go home at night and enjoy my family. I get to go out on the weekends and travel because I don't have that overhead or the headaches of that business. And I have 7 amazing products here that help my body become stronger and healthier and prepare my body for the stress of everyday life. AOX Complete is one of our products. It's a complete vitamin, chelated mineral, and antioxidant formula all in one. When I first started my program back, what has it been now, 39 years ago? When I started that program, I was taking, get this, folks, and I'm not lying, this is the truth, 127 pills a day. All those supplements, those individuals, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B, magnesium, calcium, potassium, all of those, they're all in our AOX Complete, and it only takes 3 a day to give you what your body needs on a daily basis. We have a green drink called Fresh, absolutely incredible formula. I have given every patient I have seen for the last 38 years green drinks because we are a mineral and vegetable deficient society. We do not eat enough greens. How many greens or how many vegetables have you had today? I bet you can count them on one hand. You know that you need approximately 9 servings a day to give your body what it needs for optimum cellular function? 1 scoop of our fresh green drinks gives you all you need. And you know what? It's so simple. You add 1 scoop in 8 ounces of cold water, shake it up, and drink it. It's delicious. It's sweetened with stevia, has a little lemon, and it tastes like green tea. Absolutely incredible way to get your 9 servings of vegetables all in one drink. Our meal replacement is called Infuse, and I love this meal replacement because it is that. It's not those high-protein powders that are out there that are made for the athlete. This product is made from whey protein. It's 10 grams of protein. It's full of lactobacillus, acidophilus, all of your natural occurring enzymes for good digestion, has oat fiber for your fiber, supports all of your body's metabolic processes to get it functioning really, really good. Comes in 2 amazing flavors, vanilla caramel swirl and chocolate Roca. Oh my gosh, chocolate Roca. is so delicious. Sometimes I put it in the blender and add some ice and make it my chocolate ice cream. But the truth is, every day I drink it right out of the shaker bottle as my breakfast. I put about 8 to 10 ounces of either coconut milk or almond milk with 2 scoops of infuse, and that's my breakfast. Shake, 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 and drink, drink, drink. No mess, no blender, nothing to juice. It's all simple. Our Slender is our product for helping to get those inches off around the body where you don't want them. It is made with all the things that you've heard about. It doesn't just have 1 or 2 of them. It has Garcinia cambogia. It has raspberry ketones. It has chromium, green coffee bean extract. It has all of the things that you've heard Dr. Ross talk about. But it has 2 very special components. African mango, the patented, authentic African mango, not the copycat stuff, but the real one that's been actually proven to help support the leptin sensitivity of the body, which are those hormones that cause us to get that little tube around the middle. It also has Capsamax, which is a trademarked product to help with digestion and absorption that absorbs in the small intestine rather than in the stomach, so there's no burning or indigestion. So our Slender, 3 capsules twice a day, 20 minutes before your 2 largest meals of the day, that's what you want to do to get off those extra inches and pounds that you gained around the holiday. We have a great energy supplement called Extreme, a 12-ounce can. Tastes like a lightly carbonated cranberry pomegranate juice. Absolutely delicious. And it is natural occurring caffeine. It's called botanical sources, actually, of caffeine from green tea, yerba mate, and coffee bean extract. Has Panax ginseng and rhodiola, which I've always known as an herbalist to help my focus and my concentration. Has ashwagandha, which is a great herb known to help with our immune system and just as a great body tonic. Adaptogens from all of the different herbs and nutrients that are in the Extreme. Very, very powerful drink for our, not only our energy, but for our focus, our concentration, and our immune system. So while I'm getting my energy, I'm also feeding my body nutrients. These products are superior products. Let me tell you that I've tested these products against many products out there on the market. Our Dr. Leslie Jacobs, when she put this formula together, she put her name behind it. She put her reputation behind it. This isn't some doctor that we hired just to put their name on it to say we had a doctor in our company. This doctor put her name behind it and is a co-owner with our company because she wants to change the world. John DeVries wants to give people an opportunity to own their business. John has had franchises all over the world, and he says, you know what, it's time for every household to be able to own their own business and have the tax advantages and have the income that they deserve. So look at this. We have a system here that's duplicatable. We have a system here that can bring in a very lucrative and amazing financial opportunity to you. My question to you is, what would you do if your yearly income suddenly became your monthly income? How would that change your life? What would you do if that maybe $70,000 that you make per year, all of a sudden you were making it a month? That can happen in network marketing. More millionaires are made in the network marketing industry than in any other industry in the world. And it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter what your education is. It doesn't matter how old you are. Everyone is treated equally in this business. We have very low startup costs. We have packages ranging from $199 up to $499. And my favorite package is the $499 package because when you start with that package, you're actually getting $980 worth of product shipped directly to your door. You're getting product to use yourself, you're getting product to sample, and you're getting product to retail out. So if you plan it right, you'll be using the product, but you'll also be retailing the product, and you can have your $499 back in no time. I have people that have had it back in 3 days just because of their excitement. So what do you need to do to get started? You need to get back with the person that put you on the phone tonight, or go to their website that they gave you Pick the package that you want to get started with. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday night for these opportunity presentations. Get with that person that introduced you to your Xseed products and say, let's do some tasting parties. Let's get active. I want to get healthy, and I want to make some money. You know, I used to always say, I just want to take care of people's health. But I'm going to tell you something. So many people today that I meet have poor health because the stress of not having enough money has caused them to have poor health. And every single morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m., I start our Xseed Day with an Xseed Everyday Call. You're welcome to join us. It's the same number, and it's every morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, what we do on that call is we talk about how to have a great day, how to set goals, and how to reach your dreams. I'm going to tell you that Xseed is about to take some steps in a new direction. We are going to be launching some things in the next few weeks that are going to be like no other in the industry. I promise you, I've been in this industry a long time, and now is the time to join us. Because what is about to launch, you don't want to be left behind. You want to be in it to win it. You want to be in it now. Don't be left behind. Get with that person that put you on the line tonight. Get started tonight and be ready, because in the next couple of weeks, you'll be feeling the results of the products, and you'll be ready to join us and absolutely change others' lives with these new products and this new I just wish I could tell you, but the launch of some of the new things, it's going to absolutely curl your toes. So get ready, get excited, and join us. Have a great evening, everyone. Be blessed, and I hope that you'll join us again on Thursday night. Get some friends and family on the phone, and let's all get started together. Have a great night, and Happy New Year. Bye now.